Okay, everybody, here's the moment of truth. I actually baked this in my toaster oven instead of my big gas oven at 300 degrees. I started out at 350, but it seemed like that was a little bit too warm, too hot. So I cut it back to 300 after about 10 minutes. And I left it in there for about total of about 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes. But this is what it looks like when it's done. And I didn't add salt in the recipe when I made it. So a good thing about salt and pepper is you can add that later. Let's see what it tastes like. Wow, that is so good. It's creamy. It's got the chicken for protein and texture, that yellow squash and the Vidalia onions. All the flavors just blend together so good. I highly recommend this recipe. Wow, I love it. I can add some more Parmesan if I want. It's so good. Anyway, I live out in the sticks, or out in the middle of nowhere, so a long way from home, a long way from town. So I had to learn how to cook. Been living by myself for 12 years. And if I want to eat, I gotta cook. Anyway, grow your own food, keep prepping. I highly recommend this recipe for yellow squash. It is so good. I haven't even added any salt. It could probably use a little bit of salt and pepper, but I haven't added any. I love it just the way it is. Of course, I put some salt in the onions when I caramelized them, and a little bit of salt in the squash and the chicken when I separately cooked those. So that's probably why it doesn't need any. I use a little bit of brown sugar and salt and pepper when I cut up my chicken breast, and then I fry it like it's very fast. It's a little brown. Just a little bit of brown sugar just to give it a little sweetness. Anyway, it is so good. Y'all take care. I'm going to keep eating, and I'm going to go out and check my garden. Y'all have a happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.